Investors went into this day knowing it was going to be an important one for the markets, and it was, but not for the reasons that they thought. It wasn't the highly anticipated speech from Fed Chairman Jerome Powell that sparked today's intense selling. Instead, it was a new round of tariffs imposed by the Chinese government on U.S. goods. And then, by President Trump's response to them late today, he's hiking rates on even more Chinese goods. And his Twitter feed was active all day as well, all of which served to escalate the trade war between the world's two largest economies. That clouds the outlook for the economy, and it rattled Wall Street once again. Here are the closing numbers for this Friday. The Dow Industrials down 623 points to 25,628. NASDAQ fell by 239, and the S&P fell 75. Seema Mody walks us through this day from the New York Stock Exchange.
It was another dizzying day for the stock market. Equity futures initially rose on a series of encouraging comments from Fed officials. But just before 8 a.m. Eastern, China announced retaliatory tariffs, firing its latest salvo in the U.S. China trade wars. That immediately sparked a sell-off. At 10 a.m. Eastern, stocks briefly lifted off their lows when Fed Chair Jay Powell restated that the Fed would be ready to act as needed to sustain the economy. But an hour later, President Trump launched a series of tweets taking aim at Powell and China, escalating the trade war. That sent the market spiraling, and the sell-off was broad. Trade-sensitive names like Apple, Caterpillar, and 3M all fell. Semiconductor stocks were lower. FedEx and UPS lost ground, pressuring the entire transportation sector. And the Dow broke below a key technical level. Not the way many long-term investors wanted to start the weekend. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Seema Mody at the New York Stock Exchange.